Radio.
You know what quiet on the set means?
No, explain it to us.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news for 2 years plus right here inside Shroud Avatar. Bringing you up to date on all the latest and greatest happenings, as well as having a little fun and hijinks while we're doing it. Today, for the record, is Friday, March 31st, 2017. And we are at the end of quarter one. Quarter two notes are out, as we told you yesterday. We'll try and get to those on Monday if we can, because we still got loads of stuff to cover for yesterday's release 40. And of course, we just got note that yet another patch is out, and that just hit Steam. For those of you folks, other folks should be seeing that coming up shortly.
What did I say yesterday? Didn't I say yesterday something about patches, then patches?
Yes,
then patches?
we know that. This is par for the course, especially on such a big release. And truthfully, I would have expected a little bit more chaos and mayhem yesterday, but it was pretty quiet on the bug front from what I'm seeing. Not too much craziness going out there. I didn't experience any glitches or hitches so far myself in the last day.
I actually got an email.
I know a ton of people were hanging out and going into the sieges. I think that's going to be...
Yes, that is a no. Do not close this instance. Server-side patch.
Bye, Zep.
Wow. Bye, Zep.
Bye, Zep.
I said no. I said no. There's one fucking glitch.
Whoops.
Led Zepp clicked yes.
I clicked no.
There's a reason we say we can't read. Okay, so...
That's how we know Zep can't read.
2 letters. N-O means no, don't it?
Are you sure about that?
That's
The bugs
okay.
are real.
No.
Screwed away. No time keeping your seat warm, so don't worry about it. While we're in the midst of showing you other stuff in a few minutes, I'm sure we'll get another warning. We'll tell everybody say yes, and we'll come make the move so that other folks can join us. There'll be a couple more warnings, but for right now,
There'll be one at 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah, eventually we'll click yes.
yes.
Piano stuck. Broken record.
Oh,
Yep.
That's because he
Spiff
loops the
broke it.
song.
Restart it.
Spiff broke it. That's right.
Restart it.
Come on, Spiff.
I hear him playing this.
Well,
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear it. He's
I
stuck.
hear him. It's alternating between 2 notes.
Yep.
They obviously aren't
There
watching
you
my stream.
I guess that's the problem.
Yeah, see.
Is that any better? Yeah, it's synced up now.
Yeah, you're back to normal. We are back to normal.
No, but what was it? So anytime you see the instances closing, that is a server-side patch. Then we also know that they are also releasing game client patches for general players. So if you go look at which I'm going to just quickly look at. I'm not going to read over the latest patch that is actually out right now as of noon is
Yes, you are.
581. But I'm not going to read through it. I'm not going
81.
And
Yes,
you
are.
we are currently on 5.
No, we're not.
Going to read.
We are not going to read it because there's going to be so many patch notes. We didn't even scratch release notes yesterday.
No,
With,
someone got distracted. I mean, we can continue the commentary about 15 meters. If you
well,
like.
we've already figured that out, is because I can hear Spiff just fine here on my lot, but somebody was playing over on your seat and couldn't hear him.
Hey,
So
15 meters.
I'm
is
not going to go
15
into
meters. So,
Yeah.
so
I don't know. That looks like a one avatar length to me, not a 5 avatar length.
yeah,
We actually had commentary out there. Thank you, Grimace. That was quite the fun commentary on yesterday's show out there on YouTube. He
Wait,
said
what
he
did he
quite enjoyed yesterday's show. Yes,
the randomness as far
he
as
liked
how
the
long
demo,
15
and he
meters
liked
actually
the
is.
he liked the lesson in the new unit of measurement that we had. It was along those lines. It was pretty funny.
Okay, because
Yes.
we have to figure out how tall our avatars actually
Who liked
are.
it?
And tell.
That was Grimace. Gotta
Hi,
go
Grimace.
grin with Grimace. You ever
That's
see
right.
Grimace out there doing something in the world? He's usually up to something pretty interesting. So if you ever come across him, stop and say hello. Add him to your friends list. Great player to hang out
It's
with
the
here in the
Cobalt
community.
secret.
Just be careful of you standing in front of McDonald's.
Yeah, something about big purple dinosaurs. I don't know what that is, but not that Grimace. He's got his mind on food. He's already planning his trip down the buffet at Golden Corral today, ain't you?
Yeah, he wants to go dive in the chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
Got the path all laid out.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get on with it because we've got lots of news to cover and not so much time to cover it.
Oh, we've got all the time in the world. What are you talking about? Got the weekend.
Well, yeah, you got the weekend. I got a
Where-
house
where-
full of people coming over at 2
where-
o'clock on the nose.
Where did I say I was going tomorrow?
Oh yeah, you're going to mess with the wenches and hoes at the
Winches
Ren
and
Festival.
Mead. Winches and
That's
Mead.
right.
Now, if Spiff was playing Winches and Mead, that put a smile on my face.
Now you'll really love the fact that and yes, let's give them a quick update on that. As of yesterday, we made a few changes to how we operate and how we get our show into your hands out there. When we're not on the air, you will be seeing the best of NBNN on our Twitch channel, which includes such classic favorites as Talk Like a Pirate Day, me checking out and hanging out with Shooter Jennings backstage, and a whole lot more out there. But if you miss Talk Like a Pirate Day and you just want to catch it, you can just tune in. It'll come in the rotation. And yeah, see,
I'm gonna have to go watch it just because it's like
I'm
gonna be
telling
like,
you,
oh,
classic.
no.
And we're going to be changing that up throughout the week, hopefully, and I'll keep up on that. But the only time you're going to see today's show on Twitch is the day of the show. After that, you're going to have to go catch it out on YouTube. And of course, audio recordings are available through the app for every day's show. If we put out today's show, you'll have the show available through Monday. But Monday, if you listen to Monday's show and you miss it, we have them on Patreon. So if you want to catch past audio recordings and listen on that, $1 a month donation will get you all our past shows this year. And all the archives that we're going to be putting out there from here on after. So just a little news for you all. And yeah, some of that stuff out there in the best of NBNN, I cherry picked some nice stuff just to get started. So again,
you just had to do the Talk Like a Pirate.
I had to do the Talk Like
so
a
that-
Pirate Day for the debut. Absolutely.
So that way everybody's gonna be like, oh man, this is bad.
These guys, what the hell are these guys doing? These guys are really off the wall. Yeah.
Why is that guy just laughing the entire time? Like,
Well, you know, it's
you
even
can't
funnier. Is
breathe.
that's before we went to dual camera. So
Yeah.
I'm on the screen just laughing hysterical half the time, listening to you, and you weren't even on camera at that
I
point
know.
during. Yeah. So classic stuff nonetheless for you guys out there. Don't forget, we're the only show on the air that invites you to come in and join us 5 days a week here in Discord in the game. You can come join us in the Zoom room. Go to nbnn.info. Use the little apps that we have on there. We'll whisk you right into either room. Come on in, say hello, join us in the conversation. If you see us on the Zoom room here, we've got, 15 plus people in here on an average these days, which is nice, just hanging out, listening in the studio. And if you want to come join in the fun, you don't know what you're missing in Discord because we can't put that stuff on the internet. Well, we could, but we just can't share it during the show. Let's put it that way. Anyway, moving right along, left off yesterday with release notes.
Yeah, somewhere we don't know exactly where we were at on the release
We're
notes.
still a little fuzzy on where that was.
So
Yes.
we are randomly picking a position to start today, and we're going with the Elemental and Golem ambush animations. And that's where we're going to begin, and we're going to end somewhere else. We don't know where that's going to be either.
You covered the bush already.
Yes. The other thing is, guys, if you are in Discord with us and you have something that you want to say, say it.
Say it. Yeah.
Say it. Don't spray it.
Huh.
I love you.
Yes. By all means, we're
Screw.
talking about something. Chime in. We'll stop if it's,
As long as it's on task. I mean, and
as
remember,
long
rule
as
number
it's
one.
not Spiff telling us about his trip through the chocolate fondue line.
No, none of
That was terrible. That was terrible.
And even then, you get us hungry and drunk. So, we just...
You
might
gotta
go
head
with that.
straight. You gotta head straight for the bourbon chicken.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
And they do make a mean bourbon
And
chicken,
I'm getting
too.
hungry, and I'm gonna pour another plastic cup of cereal.
Dry cereal.
Dry cereal because I'm down to like so
Don't
little milk
drink the
that it's
milk.
not even worth pouring.
It's like
Okay.
Al
so-
Bundy, milk leavings.
Yes. So, as far as the ambush animations, elementals and golems now lie in a dormant state that looks like part of the environment, piles of rocks, bit of flame, etc., until victims come near, and then they spring up to ambush.
I saw that last night in Verdanus.
Is that going to be for all zones?
Ambush.
That is for elemental and golems that are all over the world.
Well, I swear that a skeleton did that to me on the overworld yesterday, but
Yeah, well, yes, that's actually been
Did you get
in the
violated?
game. That the
Deboned.
skeleton will be the pile of bones, and then if you run near it, it will pop up and chase you down.
well, see, the random encounter that I've always experienced was the skeleton on patrol. So I was running through something
yeah.
yesterday on my way cruising, and the next thing I know, I see a skeleton on my ass, and I'm gone as far as I was concerned. But no, that sucker pulled me right in, man. I was not a happy
It's
camper.
like a 3
I,
second.
I like
Jack
I like
says there's not
skeleton
enough of those.
surprise. It really took me by surprise.
I will stand by my statement that there are not enough rain. So wood duck, there is now a cute little wood duck
Wanna
pet
buy a
in the
duck?
add-on store. If you want to buy a duck, you can always buy one, and it's going to be out in release 41. I'm sorry, starting in release 41, there will also be
I was gonna say.
wild mallard ducks and a domestic white duck available through a quest.
Yes. Now, of course, if you donated
Domestic.
during the telethon a couple weeks ago, you have a wood duck waiting for you in your bank. And mine is sitting right at the base of my town as you enter with a little note next to it that says,
Want to buy a duck?
"Want to buy a duck?"
So the art for the longbow was updated with a new longbow art. Hair fixes, they made some fixes so hair now works in shadow.
Wonderful
Previously
hair.
it would glow in shadow. They also fixed facial hair so it is not so sparkly.
Not so sparkly.
Still white.
Sparkly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Sparkles.
disagree with that because for some reason, if you look at my face right now in game, I've got this bright yellow patch on my chin.
I got a white patch. Yep.
Well, that explains the glowing pubes.
Skunk striding, I guess.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about pubes yet because the swim animation on female leaves nothing to the imagination. We came across that one yesterday.
What is it?
Screenshot
Oh, you gotta tell me
and
about
video needs to be uploaded to.
You know, I just, you know, I don't.
That would be funny if someone actually uploaded that video to Pornhub, and that actually attracted a bunch of viewers. Emote abuse in Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah, well. Oh, wait till we get to emote abuse again.
Okay.
Ballet is Gix has done it again, giving us some wonderful emotes. Yeah, we're gonna derail this train in a heartbeat if we keep talking about this.
Yeah. So full body wearables, items that cover the entire body, like the Elven Elder Mage robes, wedding dress, priestess robes. Previously took 2 wearable slots, the chest and the legs. Now it only takes the chest portion, and you can now put on some pants underneath your skirts.
It's becoming UO-esque. It's not
But
like
who
you
would
can
want
wear
to?
a full set of armor, but at least you wear pants under your robes and stuff like that now.
Yeah,
which
so
is nice.
Yes.
The robes with the chain or the plate legs underneath it. Yes. New guards. They updated the guard artwork, so you're going to see a lot more variations in the next couple of releases. Wealthy merchants take 2. They didn't take do. What they didn't like was the fact that everybody was making fun of the wealthy merchants for all having backpacks on and ready to leave, and they're like, "Hey, GTFO,
You
get out of
mean
my
like
store, man."
the bankers that had backpacks that got rid of backpacks that now
Yes.
have backpacks again?
Because they just pocket your stuff.
That's correct. I mean,
You know, I don't trust a banker with a backpack on when I'm giving him my stuff deposit. I'm sorry, it just doesn't feel right.
Hey,
Okay?
just because I invest with Bernie Madoff doesn't mean that he's going to run away. So,
They should put bandit masks on them.
yeah.
1 for you, 1, 2 for me.
That's right. The
One
old
for
Bugs
you.
Bunny method
2
of
for-
counting.
Yes.
2 for
So-
you, 1, 2 for me.
my.
3 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me.
So they are updating merchant artwork, NPC ladder interaction. A lot of work was done to ensure that all teleporters, ladders in particular, are usable by NPCs. Pets should now be capable of following players as they use ladders or teleporters of any type within player houses, PC houses, and throughout.
Nice.
Yes,
But
very
will they
nice.
follow you through water.
So ballet outfits and emotes, dance your heart out in this lovely ballet outfit.
Hysterical.
That includes a tutu,
Hysterical.
pointed shoes, and a leotard. Of course, you'll need the new ballet emotes that are available in the add-on store. I'm not going to say what they are because I do not know how to pronounce French, and I don't know the ballet move other than the pirouette. All the others.
I have one of the new moves. I just forget the name of it right now. I'm looking for
You
it.
have one of the moves? You don't
Yes,
have
I
all
do.
of the moves?
Well, you know, I was just out for a little while, and thanks to Justin, but for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of it was.
Well, if
but
you
it's
hit
funny.
O, you can bring it up, and you can
I'm
do it for us.
looking.
But you need to move forward a little. Front and center.
I'm looking. Well, you keep going while I'm looking.
Hey, I have to be ready for you, so I actually have to click
Yeah.
off of the notes, so that way I'm completely prepared. Okay, it's not pirouette, not the
I thought it started
Jam.
with an F, but that's not.
relave.
Yeah, that's the one. R. Thank you. You gotta
R.
understand, I've got like 200 emotes. There it is, relave. Let's get out in the middle here. And it doesn't quite look as. I'll take the cape off just for giggles and grins too.
Yeah, and I need to zoom my camera in.
Yeah, hold on.
Are you gonna learn us some ballet?
As I got, yes, she's telling me. Yeah, it isn't as bad when the guys do it, and the tutu makes it worse. But
Hey,
oh,
hurry
you
up.
gotta
Hurry-
see when
hurry up. I
a
mean,
female
you're set-
avatar is doing this, man.
Yes.
It is just
I'm not seeing anything.
yeah. It's because I'm not doing it yet. Let's see if taking the kilt off has anything to do with the.
Keep going.
Can you do that while you're seated?
But the tutu gives a girl or the
wrong?
animated hip thrust when doing it.
Oh, that's not ballet.
It's a ballet exercise.
I know.
Nice,
who did
nice
that.
diapers. Nice diapers.
Who's that sneaking up behind me there? Taking a look
And
between
Justin's
my legs.
texting me trying to tell me what the pronunciation of
Yes.
releve is.
Releve.
Releve.
We
Oh,
just
yeah.
call it dance.
It looks like you're freaking trying to teleport.
Why'd
All
you-
you're missing is the blue smoke.
I tell you.
Why'd you
Okay.
stop?
Because he wants us to continue.
Yeah, so they're not going to sit there, so me on camera doing that.
Yeah, we are. So floppy hats were the floppy hats from the Scarecrows. It's now wearable and craftable in-game using a tailoring station. The Dragonflight animations were updated and polished. Elven Mage robes sleeves are now separate equipables.
I
So you
didn't understand that.
So you can either go with the sleeveless version or the sleeved version. So I think it's because the Elven Elder Mage robes, I actually have a set on me.
Now, what I don't understand, I guess, is that where do you slot these to take them on and off, or is it just swapping out the armor to a different set? I don't get it.
Well, see, this is my problem. It's like mine is still the old school set. I don't actually have the sleeves that I can actually take off.
Yeah, mine's sitting in a bank
It looks like
box
you've
at
got
home.
sleeves on your arms
Well,
now.
I've got sleeves, but at the same time, if I just drag the chest piece off, it pulls everything. So maybe I need to bug report this because I have the original Elven Elder Mage robes,
Right.
Why?
or the Elven Mage robes, the one from the stretch goal. Those are the ones I
The
have.
original.
The original
Yeah.
Elven clothing.
But again, I
my
mean,
capron is back.
the robe goes on your chest slot, right?
Yes.
So
Well,
how
it's
did
a
it,
tank.
I don't get how the arms detach it. Yeah, I don't get that. I
What,
guess I'll
what
have
it's
to play with
supposed, the arms are supposed to go into the arm slot, so that way it would be like your gauntlets and your bracers and
it.
everything.
Oh, like
else.
your glove slot. Yeah,
Well, not your
okay.
glove, your bracers, which is the glove slot.
Hello.
Yeah, there is no.
There are no arm slots. Bracer slot. Yeah.
I got your arm slot right
I got your arm hand.
here. That's what we need.
I
We need the
I
arm
know-
fart emote. The arm fart emote. We need an arm fart emote.
Arm fart.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes. So then Epic Plate Armor, they increased the resolution, was incorrectly set too low. They updated a bunch of cloaks, made them nice and shiny, better looking, not so dull. New weapons, including the Kopesh, the Morgard Axe, Cobalt Electric Axe, Electric Two-Handed Axe, the Cobalt Steam Hammer, because they want to like keep that jacking motion.
I was gonna
Going
say,
on,
is like
yes.
that like the shake weight? You
Yes,
know,
it's the shake weight of Shroud of the Avatar, the Cobalt two-handed steam hammer, because you actually have to get in there and you have to make sure and get that cream fraiche out. Then, well, okay, so
How do you
that
come up with this shit?
that's actually the name of the episode for South Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say
that is
90%
the
of the
name of the
population
actual.
probably doesn't even know what cream fresh is. I mean, geez.
That is the name.
Fresh.
The name of the South Park episode that you need to watch for the shake weight.
I love this shit, I tell you.
Now the real question is, how do I know that?
Yeah, well,
Because it was on Comedy Central a couple of days ago.
kick them in the nuts.
wait, Spiff, you have to remember, I don't have cable,
Yes.
and I don't have TV. I don't have a TV
And
at this house.
South Park is definitely not on Netflix either.
And it's on YouTube, though.
Just locked
Well,
in
it's
your
on,
memory.
it's on Comedy Central. I mean, but it's
free.
like, yeah.
And the Comedy Central app.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of which I have neither one.
Yeah.
Then
You
the
should get the app. It's
Right.
free.
no point to it. Don't forget the ornate chainsword, which is in the
Shake weight.
we need the shake weight in game. We need the
No,
ornate
Discord.
chainsword.
Someone just posted it in Discord.
Yes, it has now been posted in.
Yes.
in-
So
We
again,
need 2 hands for it.
just a reminder, if you want to
Got it.
come join in the fun and games, you can go to nbnn.info. Use the Discord app right there on the website. Come on in and join us. So if you already got Discord or you just want to throw it in your web browser, discord.me/nbnn. Discord.me/nbnn. I tell you, that's funny shit there. I love this shit. I
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you.
Well, especially the updated model of the shake weight that talks to you. Okay, so
Oh,
Taxi fare.
ornate
Taxi fare, don't forget.
chainsaw available in the add-on store. They added a bunch of new shields into the game that can be purchased from merchants in-game. Black dyes are no longer gray; they're black again. Blackish. They are blackish.
Yeah, it's still a little buggy from what I've seen
Okay.
in reports out there.
Well,
But they are very actively working on it. I won't be surprised if it's in the patch notes. So
I'm still
I got
waiting
a
for
question.
my true black dye tub.
I have a question.
black dye tub. Oh yeah.
Where the hell are my brand new moon spells?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Where
know.
the sun
Where,
don't
where
shine.
are your brand new moon
Yes.
spells?
They are where the
Are
sun
they on the
goes.
test server? Were they?
Where's my elephant?
Where's my
I don't
moon
know.
spells?
Where's my moon spells? I don't know, man.
No clue. Yeah, they did delay the Norgard clothing
Where's my elephant?
while they worked on the flail that is not a flail.
The
Um,
the spiky flail.
the flail that's not a flail. The
Yeah.
troll polish and children variants were also delayed.
Troll polish.
In crafting, they added rose bushes,
Rose bushes.
which have been added to agriculture and for now can be used for making a bouquet and flower arrangement. Starting in release 41, they'll be changing the dye recipes to use roses as a main ingredient. So if you want the
Yes,
red color,
yeah.
you will have to use roses.
I've heard a certain somebody who owns a certain island by the name of Blue Rose
She wants blue
comment
roses.
that there were no blue roses included in this batch of roses, and
Who's selling the seeds?
Hey, as- as-
you mean Spiff doesn't know something? Oh my goodness! Do you know what colors are available now? If he doesn't know what the seeds are, there's 4 colors available out there, folks. And I'm not telling Spiff. I'm going to make him wait till the end of the show now.
Well, so as every child of the mid 80s remembers, as they were starting their middle school metal band, they were all named Black Rose for some odd reason.
Black Rose.
Don't know why.
Yeah,
True story, bro. Okay, so
it is.
No, we called ours Desiccated Rose.
It's painfully too true.
every middle school kid that wanted to be in a
There was
metal
a band
band
in every middle school.
named Black Rose.
Oh, not in mine. We called ours Desiccated Rose.
That's because
Yeah.
y'all figured that Black Rose was already taken.
That's because Black Rose was already taken by another band. That's why.
Was that Desiccating Rose?
No, I went to gifted school.
Then after
We
that,
were more descriptive.
after that, bundles of arrows are now increased to 144 arrows.
You can get a
I saw that.
of arrows now.
Oh god, I'm waiting for the tales of. Oh, I just bought 50 stacks of 144 arrows.
Hey, I know
can't
guys are
move!
going to be doing it.
Then after that, they have now made unique icons for all of the reshaping recipes. Sheet music is supposed to weigh 0.1 per sheet. Formerly, it was 1 per sheet.
One per sheet, that's right.
Unfortunately, if you look in my inventory at the sheet
That is
music,
not the case.
that is not the case. It is still 1.
So
That's
500
heavy-ass
miles is
music.
still 1.
So I don't know whether or not they're going to make that backwards compatible, or whether or not it's going to have to be something
Oh,
where
hell no.
I need new sheet music for all my songs.
Not gonna do it.
You got to go get that recycled sheet music,
Yeah,
you know,
and-
after they take
Scrota's
all the weight
replacement
off.
service only handles broken sheet music.
Yeah, see,
What's that,
unfortunately, they're broken.
No,
Yes.
no, it's
Now,
not broken.
There was also a bug with if you had sheet music. I didn't know you could do this, by the way, that you could put sheet music into your taskbar down there and play from it. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yes.
We're trying to do.
There was a bug out there that if you had sheet music in your taskbar and you tried to play something else, it would just play the sheet music in your taskbar. And I know they went and fixed that,
Well,
supposedly.
So yesterday, do you remember what kept on happening? I was actually playing different songs, and it
that was
only
also
played that one
reported.
song. Yeah.
And that was also reported. Both of those were known issues and been fixed in these last couple patches. So we'll have to give that a thorough
Get to
test
work.
throughout the weekend here.
Yes. So new in-game patterns includes a crap ton of items.
Frosted table lamps and floor lamps.
What's that? They have patterns too.
They have patterns. Those are 2 of the new ones.
Well, that would be in the new recipes and new add-on store patterns.
No, this is in-game craftable.
New recipes.
Maybe you should let us get to that topic first.
Yeah, because new recipes was.
Okay, we have another option. Does everybody want to?
Does everybody want to what?
Is it a yes or is it a no?
Oh,
You cut out.
I say no.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're. Trying
Instance is closing. Move yes or no. Still in news.
Oh, well, might as well click yes right now, just because we can.
That's
Okie
all I
dokie.
needed to know. Thank you.
Yeah, I clicked
Well.
yes just because that gives us time to talk about what's going on the screen over here, which is new recipes, which include the rose bouquet, the rose arrangement in a vase, or is that a vase? Kettle
Vase.
drum, large harp, post and rope water fence. Only crazy people say vase.
Oz.
Oz. Yeah, that's how you say it.
It's a face.
The vase, damn you, because
No.
I can't afford a vase or a vase, but I can afford a vase.
Yeah.
It's privacy.
Privacy. Are you going
There's
to be
no
eating
S
your
in vase.
vitamins as well?
That's right. And aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. How about private property? Private property.
And then after that, don't forget the rough stone roadway pavers have been added to the game. Get to the
Anybody
add-on store
check
stuff.
those out yet?
When we get to the add-on store stuff, I actually have some commentary there.
Okay.
Floppy hat, floor oil lamp, and frosted glass shade. Table oil lamp with frosted glass
glaze.
shade. The carved oak cabinet with
Donuts.
heart figures. Spiff is definitely neat.
Why?
Sounds looping.
No, he's playing Meatloaf. The
It's 'cause we
intro
haven't
does that.
patched.
Then let's see, where was I at? No idea. Carved oak side tables, weapon rack finally going into the game. only been asked for the last 2.5 years.
Yes.
Finally in the game.
We'll get to that here shortly, too, hopefully.
New add-on
Where's
store
that?
patterns. I want to actually take a minute, and I want you to remember the last telethon where all the brown hats were expired.
The brown hats?
Yes.
He needs
Now they're
to
back!
have rewards.
As patterns.
Happy.
No.
You can't make
That
them.
means
can
if
only-
you have a brown hat, you can scrap it and make a pattern out of it. But are
Exactly.
they selling patterns for brown hats?
patterns
You can.
from the
That means I can make
From the
make
add-on
my
store,
bear hat look like
now
a
if you go to
vest.
the add-on store, you can get that. So that brown hat that you paid $6 for, now you can get a pattern pack for $6 for that same
And have
price.
6 of them.
Yes.
Very interesting.
awesome.
I wonder why.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, that's gonna bring us to a very, very interesting conundrum. Okay, if this starts to happen with things like this, how do we know that my rare hat is not a copy now? How do I know it's not a wrapped piece of crap? How do I
It
know?
needs to be original.
Yeah.
With the
Well,
mark
even
on it.
then, supposedly I could take the
Sign on it.
original and wrap something else, but I'm sure there's an answer to that. But
Well,
something's-
yeah, it doesn't pass the sniff test, as far as
Yeah.
what
No.
happened there. And I'm frustrated that they decided to do that. I was perfectly fine with them going through and doing that with releasing the ornate kimono as, hey, if you want to buy if you want an eternal pattern, you scrap this. If you want to buy the pattern pack, you buy this. I was perfectly fine with that, and so they need to figure out what they're going to do to.
But if you take an expired item and give it a pattern, that's dicey.
Yeah.
We'll have to really dig into that.
That item is no longer rare.
What they should do is make it to where, any expired item just gets an internal pattern.
Well,
itself.
you could ask the big man yourself. He's standing
Right.
right here. Lord British is right here, and we can ask that question.
Well, that, and I haven't actually looked at the forums to see whether or not I noticed that, because we didn't get. So, but it's one where more than likely the brown hats that were purchased from the store will yield the eternal pattern. I actually have some in my bank that I could always go look at and look at the old text to see if it's an eternal pattern versus the normal patterns. And I'm willing to bet that they actually did it as an eternal pattern. But
That's
still,
quite possible. We'll have to
Still,
find that out. Yeah, there it is right there. I guess Richard's listening. Welcome to the show today, Richard. Appreciate you stopping in. He says, I will check.
Yes, he will
Real
check.
simple.
Yes.
And this is one of the great things about you guys tuning into our show. The devs do stop in on occasion. And of course, most of you know people like the listing geeks hang around pretty regularly. So when we have little questions like that, they can usually give us a pretty quick answer to get that information in your hands out there.
So just for an FYI, I'm looking at the brown plague doctor mask that I bought the last telethon. It does yield an eternal pattern.
Okay, so yes, so eternal versus the use once patterns. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Right.
Yeah.
But taking an expired item and making it into a pattern, yeah, that's a little...
Well, yeah, I just wish that they had announced that what they're going to do is they're going to release them as pattern packs but instead they were promoted as, we are expiring this item from the add-on store.
Last
And
chance exclusives.
Last chance exclusive, and now it's coming back.
He's saying, I don't think he
Is
caught
it the
exactly
exact same
what it
color and
was.
everything?
Starr says you should only be able to make one eternal pattern from an expired item. Exactly.
Well,
But
yeah,
the
you can only make
question,
one.
or the
Is-
problem is that an expired item has now got a pattern in the store.
Yeah.
Was that that was the conundrum?
Yeah, we're
that
gonna
an
have to go
expired
back
item.
and research that maybe over the weekend. But I'm gonna be
Yes,
hanging
let's not
out
get
at,
crazy with it.
I'm going to be hanging out at Sherwood
Ren
Forest
Fair.
Fair on Saturday, so I probably will be imbibing a few drinks with the player gathering that is taking place there for.
Now, you want to tell the folks about that? You want to get some more of this knocked out because we're getting to the point where we got to cut away anyway. So
Yeah.
let's get off the major top points on what we got left of the release notes from yesterday. Again, we'll save the Q2 notes for Monday because we know what most of that is, and it's going to be no surprise to most folks.
We do know that like all of the founder items and Royal Founder items are all now patterns, as well as all of the Grand Tour 2 hats. All of that.
Now,
stuff.
I do like the fact that I may actually have use for my crowns finally, because I can actually take those crowns and the Lord of the Manor, the Duke, and the Founder Baron crown will wrap any helm according to the notes here, whereas the other ones have to go with the like type, a leather helm with a leather helm, an iron helm with an iron helm. The crowns, yes, and Richard's saying there should not be any patterns of sale for expired items. So if that is the case, report that ASAP.
We're gonna have to go look at the brown items. So someone will have to go.
Hurry up, let's buy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go
But
look at
thank
that
you
and
for
see.
the answer.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, has anybody scrapped any Founder items yet?
I did on the
I did
QA.
on the QA server.
I am not as highly confident to do it right off the bat
I'm
at
the same
release. So I know that we've had a couple of hitches with them in past releases right off the bat. So I usually wait until they get all the patches out this weekend, and then we'll go ahead and start playing with that. Because I can actually
9 of everything.
I can almost actually, walk around in my normal outfit, wrapping everything in my founder stuff, and always look the same, even though I'm going to be wearing, say, my cloth, which is great. So I do want to play with that. But again,
I would need a set of epic cloth in order to do that. So I don't have
easily gotten in this
I
game.
don't have
Easily
any
gotten.
That is easily purchased in Spiffco.
Jack's still hunting in newbie armor.
Yeah, Jack still when Jack hunts, he still goes out in newbie armor, which is awesome.
Yes.
Like,
I did for the longest time, man. That newbie armor, man, I tell you, it stands up to a punishment as long as and it's a great way to train because you don't have all the buffs and the this and the that, so you're really just absorbing a lot of that and getting the training in instead of banging it off and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. How far did you want to go down?
We got that out of there. New patterns for the Grand Tour.
Yeah.
New crown merchants. Yeah, that was an interesting one.
They're now discoverable as points of interest, so they'll be on your compass. Chicken corpses. They fixed an issue that made them very hard to field dress.
He was field dressing those chicken corpses. We know. That's not what he was doing. And then, of course, let's stop there because then we got
let's
strike
stop at
crews.
fishing, polish, and alcohol brewing were delayed indefinitely.
Agriculture delayed.
Agriculture.
Yes.
Who wants agriculture?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, are you finding me another set of crops?
I need some cotton.
He needs some crops.
I need some crops.
Yes, that's exactly our opinion on that. Is an old one can be destroyed for its eternal pattern, but no new one should come out. And again, as we got to look at that. And again, if we see what we think we believe we see, we'll make sure that gets reported ASAP after the show. But moving right along, let's go ahead and switch on out of here. That's a recap of most of the stuff that's come out in this new release. Again, there is so much content. These guys been knocking it out of the park.
We did cover the new user experience yesterday, so didn't mess around.
Well, our version of it.
We derailed the train yesterday with the new user experience, as well as the 25-30 minutes playing around with is 15
music.
meters 15 meters.
Well, I don't know. You can always ask Lord British if he could hear.
Yeah.
We already went through that.
If he can hear Spiff playing out there, see if he's with. I know he's within that.
now
he's over on your lot.
Now he's like, oh, I'm gonna listen to Meatloaf.
That's right. Actually, it sounds like Spiff stopped playing. I don't know.
No, I'm still playing.
I hear him.
Oh, see, I turned to get Lord British on fire, and the music just went totally away.
Well, that's because the camera angle isn't appropriate.
Yeah, why is that? I should be able to pull out, and I can't. What? Never mind. Moving right along.
Moving right along. I think that means that somebody wants us to start talking about that calendar thing that's out there on nbnn.info, or if you go to any of the stores related to telephone or your what's those little things called? Your Kindle,
Android, your tablets, your cell phones.
Yes, any
your
electronic
mobile devices.
Yes, if you go to say the Google Play Store,
your user tracking device,
the Amazon Store, Amazon App Store, or the iTunes Store, you can go download the NBNN app. If you can't figure out how to type in NBNN, you can always search Shroud of the Avatar and app.
That's right. If you
Yes.
can't,
How do we type in BNN?
Type in Shroud of the Avatar.
You can't type in
That's a lot
NBNN, the New Britannia News Network.
Then you can type the more complicated.
Search for
stuff.
Shroud of the Avatar in any of the app stores. You'll see our app show up. It's free out there for all you folks. Has all sorts of great links to all sorts of great content.
Especially
that's
the
handled
calendar.
for you guys out there in Shroud of the Avatar. Need a quick link to the forums? It's there. Want to listen to our show? It's there. You want to go out and check out the latest Hangouts? It's all there, folks. So go check it out.
Okay,
You can
so-
take us with you.
Yep.
Let's get the calendar up on screen for everybody. Acts like I've had the calendar up for 5 minutes, Laz.
Yep,
All right, Sid, you okay?
Community calendar. Don't forget, it is an aggregate of all of the public calendars available. Since
Big
we're on the
words,
weekend
man.
version,
Big
we
words.
uncheck the Ethervision Alliance. All times on this calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia Time.
New Britannia
And
time.
in Led Zepp's case, it's the Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia
Yes.
time.
Today
That's
at noon, 6, and midnight, around the clock, there are two idiots that interpret the news so you don't have to on a show called
Idiots, man.
Lunch with Laz and Jack on WR.
WRFB, Radio Free Britannia.
At 7 p.m. this evening, you can always join the Phoenix Republic Days in Phoenix Fire for Phoenix Republic PvE nights. If you're interested in PvP,
With the proper PvP-ness.
you need to go to the town of Vengeance and kill everyone between 7 and 8 because Vengeance Madness is a open season event. Everything and anyone in the scene, open season. At 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
Or the 70s at 7.
Hey,
Final
man.
event of the evening is going to be on WRFB, and that's the Record Room.
That's right. For your Friday night.
On Saturday, don't forget,
Saturday.
7 a.m. between 7 and 9. Wake up! New Britannia with
Wake
Wolfton
up.
and Celine.
New Britannia.
I don't know who the special guest is. Justin would prefer to
30 seconds, and I'm sure you'll have a text telling you
Yeah.
who the special guest
Yep.
is if they know.
At noon on Saturday is the Welcome Quest Release 40, which is going to be led by Duke Gregor Pendragon. At 1:30 is the grand opening of the Dara Bray bookstores. At 7 p.m. is the EVL Monster Mash Dungeon Crawl Saturday edition, which starts on the overworld map outside of Soultown. with your Dungeon Master Elmara Farwalker. At 8 p.m. is the Swap Shop on WRFP.
WRFP.
Hosted by none other than Ezekiel Cooper.
Yes, if you want to get on the air, you want to some stuff, go down and see the Duke on Saturday nights. He's got a 4-hour show. He's going to be spinning some tunes. He's going to be talking some talk, sharing some old UO stories, swapping spit, swapping stories, whatever you want to swap. Go check out the Swap Shop.
Yes, Justin does not know the.
Yep,
And
I told you you'd have an answer one way or the other.
That takes us to Sunday, and you're not
Sorry.
ready for it.
No, thank you.
Sunday.
I got a girl for that.
Sunday.
So I'm
Eventually,
supposed to tell you not to get any Ren Fair diseases this weekend.
oh,
Pineapple.
pineapple. Jack might be camping.
Don't get no scurvy out at the Ren Fair.
Catch something.
Yeah, for those nymphs,
Penicillin.
man. Watch out for those nymphs.
Penicillin. 8:30 a.m. Antibiotics. 8:30 a.m.
Those
Pack
apps.
Slayer meeting.
Go see
In
your
the
local
packs at-
apothecary
Apothecary. For the blue pill.
for the blue pill. That's right.
Pack Slayer early morning edition. 8:30 a.m. in the TeamSpeak channel belonging to Pax at Veritas. At 12:30, don't forget you need to join Bowen Bloodgood for Astronomy Night, which is going to be taking place at the museum in New Britannia Market, just west of Brittany. Don't forget to, if you need to buy
Pretty
teleports and recall
stars.
scrolls, you need to visit the NBNN scroll vendor in New Britannia Market.
That's right.
At 2
We've
p.m.
got merchants everywhere.
all over the.
We're huge.
Very, very large.
You know, every good adventure.
Always begins at a pub. And at 2
Got
p.m.
a free
you can-
trial on Thursday. Is that right? So
Hey.
Are you doing the news here? Or are you?
Yeah.
Man,
You guys are-
you got Lord British sitting there. You guys are
guys
messing
are-
around with commercials.
Yeah, you're not paying attention to this chat.
We should grill this.
At 2 p.m. Bear Tavern Pub Crawl. Don't forget, all great adventures begin in the pub somewhere. At 3 p.m., the West End Fight Club, if you're interested in PvP.
With the proper PvP-ness.
You need to make your way over to the town of West End. At 7 p.m. is the regular edition of the Pack Slayer meeting. And the final event of the evening weekend is going to be at 8 p.m. with Fishing with Winfield. Fish. And that's our community calendar for this
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah.
March 31st through April 1st in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. Okay, so from Lord British, those who want to understand Kabbalist learn astronomy.
Yes.
Do not place
Devotionals.
in
Constant
POCs.
Jesus.
12.
That's what. That's
Yeah,
Yes.
if you place all 12 devotionals, you'll be pretty much more or less under constant siege, as was learned by the New Britannian Market, who has pulled all of the devotionals in their town because they are under constant siege.
That's funny.
Not to mention Blue Rose Island.
Yes,
It's
I did
Blue
log in
Rose.
yesterday, and Lord British was involved in sieges and was trying to get rid of those pesky Kabbalists.
Now, just a quick reminder, because Lord British did remind us, that's something we wouldn't have really gotten until next week. But yes, we do have a new free
trial.
player trial week coming up next Thursday.
Yes.
It's a week after release. Give us a first week to get those kinks out of release 40 before we open it up and try it again with the public. And again, hospitalers loved the program. Looks like everybody learned quite a bit. That got a lot of things in motion to get that new user experience all fixed and polished, getting ready for the ultimate launch of the game. And just all sorts of great stuff. When Starr Long said Fast and Furious, he wasn't joking. And I was reading some more stuff about storyline and so on last night. Again, we'll cover a lot of that stuff come Monday next week. Excuse me. As well, we'll keep everybody abreast on the free play week out there.
Yeah, free play
we've
week
got some
starting
notice.
next week.
So Hospitalers will be out in full force. Guilds will be out in full force. And there should be plenty of player helpers helping the new folks as they enter into the game. Now, don't forget, again, quick note from Chris through one of the comments out there from the Red Thomas article. Only 20% of the player base is coming through Steam. So do not rely on those Steam numbers to gauge how many people are actually playing the game. It's only going to mislead you down the wrong path. That is not a really relevant number. So keep that in mind when you want to go ahead and check stats and go, well, there's nobody playing on Steam. Well, that's only 20% of the base. 80% of the base does not use the Steam app. So keep that in mind, folks. Great stuff out there for you. And of course, I want to remind you that we are proud sponsors of SodaCon Austin 2017. And don't forget, all those VIP tickets sold out with the man himself, Lord British, Richard Garriott, are gone. Tomorrow. Prices go up tomorrow for SodaCon Austin 2017. So today is the last day to get those discount tickets at the rock bottom prices. And they just keep going up from here, folks. So if you want to get them in and you want to get them early, get them today. That's all I got to say for you.
And Lord British is actually saying Steam is only 5%, not 20%.
Oh, so that was a misquote then on only 5%. So
wow.
So that's even crazier news.
Most people avoid Steam like the plague.
Yes, we've been telling everybody since day one that all the stuff out there that the bad commentary are basically just people who really didn't read the notes in the first place.
Like, don't buy this game.
First line on Steam says, "Do not buy this game." Almost like all the warning signs that people come in and under construction. You get 5 notes telling you it's under construction, and they come in and go, "The game's not finished, man. This sucks." Well, no, the game's not finished. You had 300 warnings when you came in, dude. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and really quickly just run down the list and thank the good folks out there. Of course, WRFB, you can catch Deco Divas, you can catch Wake Up New Britannia, and of course, you can catch us throughout the week in replays in WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Our good friends over at the BMC Guild want you to come check out Market Road down in Black Rock Cove in the Exeter region, located right near the Quell Mines for your mining convenience. Grimy Traders Auction House. If you want to start an auction, go to grimytraders.com and you too can have your own auction. Cash or gold, both types are out there for your convenience. Relicsbyrill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. You can get your t-shirts, you can get your hats, you can get all sorts of stuff. Use the promo code NBNM when you check out, and you'll get 10% off all that swag. Jacob White Soda Map now in game. You can't get any better than that. Still a slight hitch. I'll tell you more about that on Monday, but otherwise go up to your settings, click on your little stained glass window, go down to Soda Map, and Soda Map will now magically appear right in your game window. Great stuff, great call, great work by Jacob and the guys and girls down at Portalarian for including this. Of course, last but not least, we got to get the Shroud Marketplace in. Thank you to everybody over at Shroud Marketplace. Real quick, Jack.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. If you're interested in becoming a vendor and you want to sell your wares, you just have to register for an account, click on vendor registration. You can be like the other 40 plus players that are selling stuff on Shroud Marketplace or putting your stuff up there. Anything game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Last but not least, we have to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys.
You guys.
Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on RFB.
WRFB.
We couldn't do the show without you guys.
You guys have heard us say it once, and we've said it 1,000 times. Here he is himself. We hear people go, Lord British is never in this game. I can't tell you how many times he stops by, says hello, helps us answer questions like he did today. Oh, yeah. And thank you again for stopping by. Meanwhile, we got to get out of here for today, folks. It is the weekend. Of course, be safe out there. Report those bugs. We will be back on Monday, and we will give you the weekend update from all the stuff we found and all the latest news from right here inside Shroud Avatar. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe out there, and we will see you all on Monday. Bye.
Serpents.
Whoops.
Spreading false
information.
Fake news.